As a county, Your Excellency, we are also thinking of doing something in remembrance of this Hussein. O magmacha kaya nilelom, kaya nolputyo Helsenda. Magmachagi pride, sikali non, agate God, nagi ko chingay na tao, John French. Kita same good ni Brian siguro. Theater, ideology unit, we will name one of them John Page. Kipatel kinigiyay in Gomastan Wakilidilla. Allah is Kimachagambagongwe. As I speak, I want to introduce my colleagues and I want to request them to go by the Mheshimiwa Gavana Lutu na Gavana Kericho. I'll just give you 1 minute to share. But I want to introduce my Deputy Governor, Kasimama Mheshimiwa Shato Beach, Deputy Governor. My CCs, Musimame too. Musimame and wave. From where we sing. I thought I saw Governor Kericho, but he stepped out. Can you? 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency Governor Bachok, the family of the late John Quench. We are here kwa niaba ya watu wa Kericho kusema pole kwa familia. We have listened to the history of John Quench, we have read of him, and indeed we must confirm today, Your Excellency, even as to join you in this occasion, that he was a great man and he was a great leader. And for us, we have a lot to learn from him. Secondly, Your Excellency, having said so many things, I just have one request. Looking to this family, Your Excellency, and the things this great man did, I will request you humbly, Your Excellency, because I know that together we can be able to have a discussion on this, that we look into one of the children of this family and we try to place him somewhere, either in the national government or within our county governments. Secondly, Your Excellency, I just want to say this as the chair of education in the Council of Governors. There has been a lot of debates in this country on Putere girls and the way children are being handled in schools. I will say this respectfully as a teacher trained myself and also as a thespian who have written so many works of art, that the regulations is very clear. Each time the children are leaving our schools, they must be accompanied by a registered TSC teacher. The reason to this law is that in case of misbehavior, in case of anything happening to the children, someone registered by TSC and a government officer is responsible for those children. Your Excellency, way back when I was a teacher of drama, there is what was called Mamluki. Cleophas Malala was one of the Mamlukis that were working together. Me as a TSC teacher trained, him as a nobody who had no TSC registration. And there is no way that today this man will claim that he will take some girls to some school there. It is punishable against the law. Lastly, Your Excellency, in the words of Plato, he said that art does not just be seen to exemplify bad virtues, immorality, and promote disorder in society for it to sell. Good art can also sell. We can script works of art that talks about the beautiful mosaic of our country. We can write works of art that acknowledges the challenges we have, but bring hope to the people. Because the children in our schools are trained to be the leaders for tomorrow. And I get disturbed when people say, oh, Putere principle should not be transferred. This and this should not be transferred. People must be responsible for their actions. If you have been given to be the head of an institution, you must have gone through the script first of all. Even if you don't understand, you should have called the HOD of that department to be able to interpret for you what your children are going to present. To that extent, that was irresponsibility. To the point, Your Excellency, and sorry I'm taking time, just 1 minute, Bachok, to the point that young children, young girls, who are being pushed to the streets to shout, Ruto must go. That is a shame for the nation. The children shouting are taught by the teachers paid by the state. The same children are working under the environment and schools taken care of the state. And yet we use them innocent shields to actually propagate our political differences. That populism in our country must come to an end. And lastly, Your Excellency, to Cleophas Malala, there is something called symbolism in art. And Francis Mbuka wrote one story saying, telling the truth while laughing. It is possible to say whatever you want to say, but in a very clever way, not in a manner that exposes our children. Lastly, Your Excellency, the family lost their father through cancer. As county government, Your Excellency, we are committed to your idea that we have our dispensaries to purchase medicine directly from KEMSA. The bureaucracy in our hospitals, where it requires a CC somewhere or a CO somewhere to be able to make requisitions, by the time it gets to our dispensaries, our people will have died. And for us, Your Excellency, to end this menace of Hakuna Dawa kwa hospitali yetu is your idea that right from the dispensary, we procure medicine directly from KEMSA. And Your Excellency, SHA is working. I saw in the reports the other day in my office, a very small dispensary called Chepterwa in my village. Last month, that dispensary received 700 Kenya shillings. The trick, Your Excellency, I'll tell you something, having been here for 2 years. We will have our administrators and officers, instead of using 700,000 every month, instead of using the money to purchase drugs, they will organize some seminar there, they will organize some food scraps there, and then use the same money to facilitate other interests away from facilitating the thing. We must make a rule in this country that whatever is remitted by SHA every month, 80% of that money should not go to recurrent, but it must go to the purchase of drugs and medicine so that our people can be able to survive. Lastly, Your Excellency, we appreciate what you have done for us. As Kericho County, Kipchumba Murkomen, and I'm glad when he was a CS for transport, sisi ni watu wako mkono. You gave us instructions that we must sort out Kerenga, airstrip, and also the other airstrip in Bomet. We began the good job that you gave us. And today, as we speak, picking up from where Murkomen left, deficit share, and our leaders from the two counties of Bomet and Kericho. We are happy that today we have acquired 70 acres from our investors in Kericho for a modern airport that you are building for us. And secondly, and lastly, Your Excellency, the markets that you have built across this country speaks for itself. Not only in Kericho or Bomet, but across the country. You'll find ESP market here and there. You'll find affordable housing everywhere here. And this is a demonstration of the great work that you are doing. Na sisi kama wakipsikis na wakalenjin, moja asiku yanga mabartai. Mato sitian kela imeli shekchi mokingin. Sichi nenyo ne barabara gityo, agoboro Ruto masko, konyasa na ginye ingolole tukukche mengen. Kimoche ke nagele at this time, kukigondo choba gondo intet. After 24 years, koki amago migo mangunet anagabwatet kelda ko church ebesho kongunu go church age moje ge mochi bikyo go watch legi watch kelege takes our president and be able to work with him. And Your Excellency, I know Barchok time is pressing us. We must also stop this habit where leaders come to lecture you. I saw the other day this man smoking bang called Wachakoya in a funeral, coming to the stage and say, Your Excellency, we want to tell you, go and do this and this and this. You are the President of the Republic of Kenya. We have given you the power by the people. And no single idler should lecture you and push you like a child. We are 100% behind you. And we want to pray that God will continue to take us. Just kuise maneno yangu mepukusika kidogo baada ile impeachment ile maneno watu walisema grow mimi niliwachana na yote na nowadays I'm born again. Na asante sana Your Excellency na karibu Kericho.
Asante sana.